And this is Terry, and welcome to another live. And today I have two flowers open on my erosion, and I'm not sure about the fragrance. I'm not sure about that either. This is my Andre Millar, which is a tragedy if I lose this. See, there's still some green in there, but for the most part, it's a damn tragedy. Actually, you know what? Some of these smaller canes, the younger canes, seem like they may still be okay. So we'll see. Let me throw this in the water and give it a little bit of a soak. But right now, looks like I've got two flowers open on my Joyce Stewart. Really, really nice. Just newly opened. You can see how it's still slightly got that green tint around the edges. Hopefully that extra light didn't ruin it. But yeah, there. And my Finleyanum. And of course that's my Echinolabium that's going out. And this Phalaenopsis is just so beautiful. But my question or my comment is sort of explaining that statement as far as what I meant by being satisfied with my greenhouse, because I do feel that it is in a very good space right now. I don't remember what the term Roger used a while ago in a video, but something to the effect of it being self-contained, sort of on autopilot, meaning that he doesn't have to feel pressure to come out every day and be out in the greenhouse with his plants, which is a very good feeling to have. But mine kind of goes beyond that. I mean, it has to do with numbers, it has to do with a lot of things, but let me see if I can peek out and show you guys my wisteria that is actually still intact. And it's not gonna focus, of course, but it's there, and there's a fair amount of it. It just started to rain, so I'm not gonna go out there. I had planned to, but I'm just gonna stick to orchids. But yeah, that is a much deeper statement, because it really is a good feeling to feel complete in the greenhouse. And you know, I have enough plants, I have enough blooms. I mean, everywhere I look there's blooms. I mean, there's the blooms here, clusters more coming, there's another spike there. Of course, there's all of that. I mean, there's a lot of goodness that is happening, and going from winter into the spring really is a good feeling to be in, because things are looking a lot better than they have ever looked. My discolor, which I completely halfway neglected all winter, has bounced back with two new growths, and it sat here in this spot. I know a couple of times it got too cold because the door wasn't closed all the way, but there it sits, still growing for me. What else do I have over here? This is my Frederixianum that has bloomed for me that I recently have repotted it, and it is starting to put up a nice growth down there. This was in bloom around this time last year. It was in bloom for me. This wall up here is looking really nice. This Phalaenopsis is still, I can smell the fragrance, and actually, yeah, this should have been a contender for Fragrance Friday. This is Joy Spring Canary, I believe. Yeah, Joy Spring Canary. Very, very fragrant. There's another flower that's waiting right behind it. That's in bud there. I finally did cover up this Phalaenopsis area, as you can see, but probably a little bit too late. You can see there's a lot of brown leaves, a lot of browning tips. I'm hoping that as it warms up, it will get better, or they will improve, I'm hoping. So yeah, Kayla Marie. No, this is Lily Marie. Still nice and vibrant. And this is another Phalaenopsis here that is supposed to be fragrant. Reputedly fragrant. The tag is Shing something vase gold. Supposed to be fragrant. I don't smell anything. It's pretty though, but it's not fragrant. Okay. This needs watered. This is my rhodostictum. And I'm gonna put this here so we can just make some of the water up. And Celia africana. Flowers still looking really nice. Even the lip has that red on it. Red edge there. And again, fragrance has come out now. This is erosion. But yeah, everywhere I look, I'm seeing flowers. So there is an abundance of flowers. And even here, in this corner over here, still Dendrobium caniculatum, still looking really good. I'm still getting some buds here on this foul little one. And this, of course, is the reigning fragrant champ. But this is going to be next Friday, if that's still in bloom. But yeah, so you can see everywhere that I look, there is goodness happening. Goodness. Even down here on this that has bloomed last fall, the gross. There's 3 growths, and there's the other one that's there. This is my Den falciparum. There's the tag down there, and it sat here all winter, and it did grow. When I lifted up out of the pot that it's in, you can see that it is still continuing to put up new growths. There's one right there. Okay, sorry for that. And let's see here, let's take a closer look here. This is my Maxillaria tenuifolia that should be putting up some blooms at some point here in the next minute or so. No, not the next minute, but this is the time. And I don't see any start of anything, but that's the nature of that. Sometimes you are looking right at it and you don't see it. These are some blooms that I missed. Little Maxillaria variabilis, a little brand new division that I got a couple days ago. Nice addition. I've got a few of those Maxillarias now. There's one here, which I believe is a, yeah, Ben Berlina. Still looks like it's maturing to growth. And then back here, there is another Maxillaria in addition to these down here, the tenifolias that I've shown you. Which this is Yamada here, which is the yellow one. I should probably repot this. I've never repotted it since I got it. But this is very floriferous for me last year, and those new growths have matured, but no sign of bloom. Bud, nothing. Alright. This up here is my Epigeneum. I put some sphagnum to give it some more moisture. And that's that. But yeah, so yeah, everywhere I look. I mean, when I pan down this way, I didn't even mention my spectabile. I just walked past it like it wasn't even there. Even though that is probably the most unusual and eye-catching flower. In my macrophyllum as well. There's a lot. So I am very, very overjoyed. And that's from top to bottom. When you look up, there's just more. Here's my North Miami up here. And moving on down, hopefully I won't get cut off here. I'm not going to walk past my lemon dance too many more times. And it is faintly a waxy, it's waxy citrina-esque. Not fully lemon, more wax, but I can still get the hint of the lemon, if that's what I'm trying to describe. Roy Tokunaga still looks nice. As I move on down this way, pardon the light, I'm really happy with my Modesta here, my Arangus Modesta. You can see that root still going. And I'm not going to walk past this, but I'm trying not to jinx it because there's a spike right there. And this is Kachkiana. And moving on down, let me stop here, take a look at this. This is my Ingracum Magdaleni. Still looking pretty good. Got kind of a little bit of a rest, and behind that, that's my Ranthis grandiflora. But my Path Prince, it's Shinyi Prince, that's what that is, Shinyi Prince. And even though I did lose one of the inflorescence to some blast, I believe I am going to get the rest of them to bloom. And that, of course, is my Rangeris Armaniensis, another Angracoid. So I could technically hybridize or try to pollinate this with my Joyce Stewart down there at the other end. And there is that Trichoglottis. Then Hercoglossum looks really nice. Lots of flowers. Still some more to come, as is nesters kind of going out. And there's my sunny delight. And look, it is almost epi Parkinsonianum time. You can see it is cracked. That is going to be oh happy day, oh happy day. And I think that I lost the bud, or maybe not. Maybe it's just forming some color. That's my Dendrobium falconieri. Besides, my eggs are still progressing. You can see it's going up, 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 up over there. And then here's spikes here. And back here, my yellow bird. Right here from these spent spikes is putting up more. There's one there, and there's one with there's a bud back there, and there's another spike right there. And this is all here. I have blooms spike. So yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot. And here is my Prostechia livida. But what I was saying was